Did you know this? Did you know that a lot of market analysts use specific video games to analyze the stock market?
Well, they better.
Yeah. Do you know that? Do you know what game? I know you know what game it is.
To analyze the stock market?
Yeah. To analyze similar aspects, features, and results of our real world stock market.
Probably Sims.
No, Sims doesn't have a stock market like that.
Oh, it's an actual game with a stock market?
Technically, yes.
What is it?
It's WoW.
Oh, I mean,
World of Warcraft.
I know so little about WoW.
Oh my God. World of Warcraft is the game that just, in my opinion, probably destroyed people.
A generation.
It destroyed people, it destroyed gaming in and of itself, because the fact that these developers created one of the most addictive things on the face of the earth. Like, this thing is more addictive than drugs.
Well, I know they're still adding. I mean, it's not done.
Oh, I mean, it might be done now.
Really?
Yeah. Did you not hear? There's a lawsuit in California going on. Activision Blizzard were on this company retreats or something, and one of the female coworkers committed suicide because one of her male coworkers was spreading images of her around.
On WoW?
No. Like, this is a company affair thing.
Oh, okay. So the company's having issues.
They're getting sued. They're getting sued by the state of California. Yeah, and they stopped all development of WoW. They stopped all updates.
I think WoW is so big. I think they're at the point where they're exposed to like corporate takeovers. This could be a larger video game company. Try and take them out.
There is none.
There's nobody bigger than them?
Activision Blizzard, there's barely who? EA? Not even. So the biggest video game developers.
What if it's Disney? What if Disney wants it? Disney wants it, bro. It's in California. Like, this is our territory. You can't be making stuff here. We'll sue you.
That's actually kind of messed up to think of. Like, that might totally be true.
Yeah.
Why would
they do that? Because they want it. Because it's so big. Because it's huge. I'm actually crazy shocked that there's not more WoW clothing and products. I know there is products. I'm actually surprised there's not more. The people running Blizzard have actually dropped the ball when it comes to merchandise. They've dropped the ball when it comes to like spin-offs. I'm just...
The people who play Warcraft, they're already spending all their money in Warcraft. That's what Blizzard and Activision want. They don't want to sell merchandise. That's why there's no merchandise, because they're spending all their money in the game. That's what they want. Any merchandise that you're not going to see a whole lot of merchandise because they're in the game buying mounts.
Yeah, wait till Disney gets it. I just know someone like Disney could take WoW and totally ruin it like Star Wars. You know they could.
No, I know they could.
But they would make mad money. Could you imagine if WoW had like a thing at Disneyland? Mm-hmm. How many nerds would show up from around the planet who would show up to buy little patches that say that you got this stuff, you know, like I got the whatever, because I know they're collecting stuff. So you got your patch. You could do this all my stuff I got, and they're showing off.
The only reason why I don't think something like that would work was, did you know that in Japan they opened their own like Mario World, like Super Mario World? I want to see the statistics for that. I want to see how that's actually doing. If it actually is a bigger deal than I think it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I want to see those numbers. I want to see if it's actually possibly outperforming Disneyland or Disney World or whatever. But because that is also a very large niche. Not even a niche. That's a very popular thing. It's Mario.
It's a difficult market though, dude.
How?
Those entertainment markets, dude, are hard. Like, you can't just build like Legoland and hope it's going to work out.
But that's Mario Land.
Exactly. And it's an investment, but they're wading in the water. I mean, even like Euro Disneyland biffed it. I know, because I bought a bunch of stocks in it.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Euro Disneyland sucks.
Wait, but why though? Like, why did it go down?
Because it's complicated. Because people don't necessarily want to go to Disneyland. Funny enough, not everybody wants to spend money to go to Disneyland. Most people, when they go on vacation to Europe, because people that go to vacation to California, they're going to go to the beach. They're going to go to Disneyland.
Sure.
If I go to Paris, I'm going to go to the Louvre.
Right.
I'm going to go to the
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I'm going to do all that. I mean, I have been to France a few times, and that's what I did. The last thing I want to do is go stand in line at Euro Disney.
Okay, but you see, I'm assuming that Euro Disney is more designed for Europeans. That the same way how in the
they don't
US,
want it there, dude. They want to come to the U.S. to go see Disneyland.
Why the hell they make it then? I feel
Because
like
they thought it would work. Because they thought it was like Mario Land. They thought it would work, and then they were like, "Bro, this isn't working."
that sounds so dumb. A company that big making a mistake like that.
Well, they built it, and it didn't work.
Yeah, you'd figured they'd have people who would actually know the situation or even do their research and do a screening for God's sake.
But that's what I'm saying is entertainment like that is crazy complicated.
Okay, yes, but we're talking about Disney, like one of the biggest conglomerations of entertainment out there, and they made a mistake like that size of a company, or they can't. Okay, maybe I guess they can afford to make mistakes. Whatever.
I mean, like 20% of like your earnings is totally recoupable with a loss. So you can actually, if you're Disneyland and you're taking in, whatever they take in $1 billion a year, $10 billion a year, 20% of that is going to be taxed. So you got a 20% bubble where you can just blow money on ridiculous stuff like Euro Disneyland. And if it doesn't work, you're like, all right, well, just write it off on your taxes.
That's insane. There's no risk. That's insane.
Yeah. This is like a whole other conversation. But, well, what I'm saying is entertainment's weird, man.
Yeah. No, man, you're not wrong.
Like entertainment is tough. It is a tough market because people like what they like. And sometimes, it's like the Among Us thing. Like sometimes it's the simplest stuff that just like, all right, well, there's millions of people producing simple things. And Among Us was just one of them. It just took 3 people and they said, okay, well, I'm going to make this. And it caught on because it made good sense.
Yeah. Well, Minecraft was like that. You know Minecraft, right?
Yeah, Minecraft's insane.
Yeah. Minecraft was just like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, I might be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was made by one guy. His name's Mojang from Sweden. One guy who made that game. And he made it it was a hobby of his.
Right.
It was a hobby. He sat back and just decided to make a procedurally generated world of blocks. And released it in around 2009, around that time, as an independent video game.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I don't even know how it became big. A lot of people really have no idea how it became big because typically, for instance, Among Us, that became big because streamers found that game, loved the concept, had a lot of fun with it, and that's how that game got big.
Where did it start? Like on one of those weird platforms?
Which one? Among Us?
Among Us.
So Among Us has actually been around for like 3 years.
What was it on first?
It was on computer.
Oh, it's just a.
It was a PC game.
Okay.
Yeah, PC game, and then they put it on phones, and But that game has been around for 3 years, and it never once garnished that amount of popularity. There was this actually really interesting wave of a bunch of streamers trying out new games during COVID, which a lot of streamers actually got a lot of their fame
I'm sure
during COVID.
I know. That's actually smart. Good for them.
There was this time, like 6 or 7 months where these streamers, they were all friends. They lived in the same house. And they're all they're like 20, they're younger than 25. And they would pick up a random game and play it. All of these streamers would play it, like an obscure game, and make it overtly popular.
And they all had like an audience, like a significant audience.
They had a already established audience, because on Twitch, it's always less about the game, more about who you are as an entertainer.
Right. Yeah. It's like PewDiePie.
Right.
He was entertaining. He was funny.
Yeah. Him in particular, it really did depend on the games he was playing too. He was playing this game called Happy Wheels. And this game was goofy as hell. It was really funny. And just his reactions and whatnot. But less about the game, more about who you are as a person. So they already had pre-established audiences, and they would go into this really small indie game, ruin it. all these streamers would destroy it because these games are not designed for more than 10,000 people, 10,000 consecutive players at a time. All of a sudden, these streamers would be like, hey, this is really cool. It's almost like these sons of whatever who find something really niche, like, oh, almond milk, and then blow it up.
Right.
It's like those. It's like those people. I don't know. They have a name, I'm sure, but it's a similar concept. It's just these people who find something really small, niche, and then blow it up for no fucking reason. And then it's not niche and small anymore. Then
fad market stuff.
It becomes mass produced. The quality goes down, and then they move on.
Vultures.
Basically, yeah. So that Among Us was victim to that. But Among Us was able to recover and actually maintain that infrastructure. So they thrived, unlike a lot of other smaller games.
Dude, my kids have stuffed animals and T-shirts and socks and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Where's the Warcraft stuff?
I mean...
It's coming, dude. Watch Disney take it over.
What are you talking? You know there was a Warcraft movie, right?
No.
Yeah, there was a Warcraft movie.
It sucked.